All right, all right. Peace to the family out there. Was really good. Welcome. We wait for a few more people to get in here. What's up, Tina Monic, Thick Thighs, Ashley, Dean, Chanel P, everybody that's in the take that off. What's up, Tanisha, Cheryl? I don't usually I call out everybody's name, but this is a different kind of situation, so I want to jump right into it and not waste anybody time. So I want to introduce y'all to Tyrone Muhammad, and y'all already know basically the videos that he's been doing and basically what I shown in the promo. So with no further ado, peace to you, brother. How are you doing? I'm not Muslim, but assalamu alaikum and everything. All right. Okay. Yes, let's get into it. Let's start from the beginning. Let's go back because we know you're a mortician. And we want to know the person before the mortician and what led you up to being one. So let's start from the beginning. How was your upbringing?
Oh man! First, let me just appreciate the opportunity, bro, Mike, to be on this show. And anytime we can get a platform to bring forth, a message, man, of salvation to our people, man, that's what we want to do. So, to answer your question, it started real, young, growing up in Jersey City. My dad was murdered at 12 years old, and when I went to the funeral home to see my dad, he was stabbed, and he bled out in the street. So when I went to see my dad, he looked so peaceful. And I was trying to figure out how can, a person died so violently, looked so peaceful. It was like sleep looking in the casket. So when my dad died, I was always talking to my mother, because when I was a young boy before my dad died, I used to cry a lot, they used to call me little sissy, a little girl, because when I used to see injustices that was going on in our community on TV, I used to cry. I didn't know why, but, I used to cry a lot. So when my dad died, my mother brought me his microphone and the speaker. And so I was hitting the corners at 13 and 14 years old in the streets of Jersey City, man, speaking out against the violence, talking about what happened to my dad, not really knowing the impact that it was having or knowing that was going to be my call and my gift in life. My gift, everybody got a gift, and God gave me that gift to speak. So that started the platform. So as I started growing up, I fell out of high school. I dropped out of high school, got kicked out, had a beautiful daughter. I was working, but when my mother died, that's when my whole reality changed. When my mom died, who was the greatest thing in my life outside of God, I had to get in my go-get-it mode. So what that meant, that I had to go back. My mom said that I was born for greatness. So I remember that. So I went back and got my high school diploma, first male in my family to go to college, went to mortuary school, went from 0 digits to 6 digits now. And man, listen to me, man, I'm enjoying this platform that God has given me to try to reach as many of our young brothers to inspire them to greatness and let them know, don't become a dead dummy, because once you get in that casket, before I even put you in that casket, but when I get you on that embalming table and open you up after the medical examiner have gotten you open from that wine incision, put that wine incision, take all your organs out, cut your head, pull your scalp back, cut your skull off, man, and take your brain out and all them. And what we call in the business is called viscera. We put they put it in a plastic bag in your stomach. So when you murder, you come in the funeral home, all your organs are in your stomach in a plastic bag, which we treat with it called cavity fluid. And then we go ahead and pack your skull back with newspaper. We put cotton, anything to keep your cat from moving in the casket when we lay you down, so that skull don't protrude out, man. So, man, basically,
you just got it real detailed, but I like it. Disgusting, but I like it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. So that's pretty much happened. So when I was at the funeral home there, bro, Mike, it was this young brother that I was burying, man. His name was Raheem Smith. And at that point, we had got some bodies that came in that was murdered. But when I did him, he was an 18-year-old brother that got shot in the back of the head in Irvington, New Jersey. So I was just asking God, man, like, what could I do? Coming from the Nation of Islam and having that do for self, black man is God and all that. I was trying to figure out why we ended up with so many young black men on our table. So I asked God, and he gave me the MTC, Morticians That Care. And ever since then, man, I've been running with it, man. You know, we've been hitting the streets with the caskets. We do a lot of speaking engagements, man, and just trying to educate our people about the senseless violence. Now, and we got to remember that's who's doing most of the killing to us, man. It ain't so many police officers, although they do their fair. It's us as black people, man. So I think that if we really understand the tragedies and atrocities that we commit towards one another, man, hopefully, you know, we begin to look at this thing and see, man, it's us killing us. It's not really much white folks. It's us, man.
Right. I definitely agree, because we do. Oh no, white people kill us a lot, goddamn it. But at this point in time, we doing more harm to ourselves than anybody else that's doing harm to us as well. So we need to take accountability, and like you said, when you know, when we kill our own, we just carry on like nothing happened. When somebody else from a different race kill us, excuse me, we ready to organize, we come together, we argue, we picket it and all types of shit. But when Little Ray killed Tay, it's nothing to nobody. So we have to take accountability that all right, why do our lives matter when another race kill us, but when we kill us, it doesn't matter? So that's the problem that we really have. So I definitely see your stance on that. Now, you said you became all right. You said because you wanted to know like how a person could die so violently, and when they in the casket they look so peaceful. So that there, when you see your dad, that's what that sparked the light in your brain for you to be like, well, this is what you wanted to do. That's when you said you wanted to be a mortician.
Well, not that like I said, it gave me an inkling of like I wanted to know how. I'm always inquisitive. I like to learn. I like to study. I like to read up on things. My first passion was always helping people. I wanted to be a doctor. That's number one. And then I wanted to be a registered nurse. Dropping out of high school at that point wasn't an option. And you know, life going on. You know, got a little older at 21. You know, got a daughter. So yes, I went back to like my dad. Like, wow, I'm trying to figure out how he looks so peaceful. So that began my, you know, now my interest. So when I knew in order for me to become a mortician, I didn't have one. So I went and got it, like I said, and went to mortuary school. Because you got to understand, man, what we do as morticians, we create an illusion. We create an illusion to make the person look like they died peacefully. You know, they resting comfortably on a nice casket, looking beautiful, on a nice pillow. We groom them, we dress them nice and tight, we cut their hair, make them look beautiful, man. But they need to see the reality before we put them in the casket, before we embalm them, how they come in their body back. Some of them brothers come in there with their mouths open. Some of them come in there with like, in their eyes, you can kind of look at a dead person's eyes, man, and it kind of has a glimpse of what they saw. You know, when them brothers saw that, man, you know, they eyes crazy when you look at it that way, man. But I think that's the reality. And also, man, it's all about in our community. Black people, man, we don't take accountability. And it's just based on what you just said, Brother Mike. It's just like when Ray killed Tay, you know, we organize, we picket. But then after that, then what? Nothing. We go right back to being just what we are. Well, in fact, is Bootsy Badass. He calls us, he got his niggas are savages. And that's another thing I want to touch on when you get a chance, man, and on the rappers, man. But it got to be held. Our people got to take some accountability, man. We live in America. America's a capitalist society, man. And just like people worshiping Santa Claus today, Santa Claus ain't coming to drop you millions of dollars off at your doorstep. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be painful, man. But you got to grind, right? So I could have sat back and complained that my dad was murdered. My father, when I was 12, my mother died when I was 24. That was an absolute excuse, bro. Some of the tragedies and cause harm, carjacking, robbing, raping, shooting, killing our people, selling dope to our people, man. No, man, I just start grinding. Because nobody give us anything, man. We got to grind, and it takes some time to get to where you need to go. Because like I just mentioned, I didn't have any money, bro, but I always knew that I had a gift. And that gift right now is causing me to get 6 figures a year. And that's nothing, man. You know, I'm trying to get to 7 figures. I'm trying to leave a legacy. I'm trying to leave something for my beautiful daughter to know when her dad walked this earth that he did something. He meant something, not just to her, but man, to our entire nation, to creating them from becoming a dead dummy.
That's dope. Shit, let me hold something. But we gonna be shit. Nah, let me stop. Just joking. 6 figures, all right? Now you need an apprentice. I probably throw up a few times, but I stuff a skull with a newspaper. I'll tell you that. But yeah. All right, we're gonna get to. There's a good question that I have for you. Hold on. You know, I say that question for last. All right, so let's go into these to the rappers. You wanted to basically bring caskets to their doorstep, and they preaching death. They saying stuff in their rhymes when they really not living it. They counter to that claim was going to be like they only rhyming what they lived through, what they done saw, and they trying to relate to the people in the hood and stuff. But I feel like we understand that's what you're trying to say about the hood, and you're trying to relate to the people where you came from, but they don't want to look at the side effects to it, because you're influencing at the same time, and you're speaking to a broader people. You're speaking to people all over, not just in your neighborhood. You're speaking to the hood everywhere, and you influencing them to even to do what you say what goes down in the hood even more. So the power of influence that they have is more detrimental than a person that's actually in the hood doing it. They doing bad, but a person who has a mass audience is doing more damage than the actual guy that's on the block causing harm. So I hope that wasn't I think that was kind of a loaded question and statement, but if you want to add on to that, feel free, bro.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, let me just say, first of all, let me just piggyback before I answer that. The 6 figures don't just come from the funeral business, man, because I don't care. That's blood money what we doing there, man. I'm talking 6 figures come from just grinding. Muhammad the Mortician brand, that's what I represent. I grind for my shirts. I grind for entrepreneurship. I grind for my speaking engagements. This is how I make the money, man, because through entrepreneurship, and that's the blessing. That's the key for our people, man. You know, entrepreneurship is the only way to go. So, as far as these rappers, man, the rappers they got a lot of blood on their hand, bro. Real talk, man. These rappers are nothing but they savages, man. Real talk. The culture of hip hop is not like the culture we had. Public Enemy #1. You know, Farrakhan's a prophet. All I think you should listen to. What can they say to you? Now here they was talking about Farrakhan. He was talking about the red, the black, and the green, and coming together as black people. Now today, our black women number bitches and whores.
Right.
You know, you understand what I'm saying? I mean, you know, every video that you see, what you got a naked woman, you got a bunch of jewelry, and you got a bunch of guns in the video. And now you got to try to say that you speaking about the hood, man. Everybody in the hood ain't slinging dope, bro. Everybody in the hood is not carrying guns, man. Every woman in the community ain't no bitch and no whore. Now these dead dummies, and this is what they are. Lil Wayne, dead dummy. Rick Ross, dead dummy. P. Diddy, dead dummy. Why should I say P. Diddy? Right, because he's raping the community. All these rappers today that's living all these beautiful, living a great lifestyle, but trying to talk to us about what they see in the hood when they not living in the hood, bro. What they doing, they not living in the hood. No, they living in the White House with a white dog and a white picket fence with a white woman. That's what they doing. That's the real reality of it. And then you come over there and see our people just, when you come out, you riding around a beautiful car, you got all these diamonds in your watches and necklaces. I ain't knocking that, bro. Real talk, I ain't knocking. But who are you projecting that to? You talking about young, black, poor, young men. And they want that, man, because they know that when you get that type of floss, when you get that type of income, man, like the women are attracted to that power. So these brothers out there doing what they got to do. So, man, look who they robbing. They robbing the same people in their community who's poor, who don't have nothing. But most of the people that they robbing and killing, man, is the people that's trying to just go to day-to-day work, that's trying to make ends meet. So you can't say that you can't live in that type of community. Now you don't have no accountability. No, man, you got to come back, man, for a day of atonement for us. You can't go tell us what to do and then go take the money or give it a perception that you're living in the same community as us, you know, and you don't feel our pain no more. You just dumping all this death and destruction in our community, and you not coming to hell accountable. Now we're P. Diddy, we're Dr. Dre. These guys making billions of dollars. Dr. Dre, the first black rapper to make $1 billion. Where's our black entrepreneur schools at? Where's our black self-development schools and classes to tell us how to network, how to get on the grind, how to be entrepreneurs, how to build our brands and our platform? P. Diddy, where's our same thing, P? Where's everything you talking about? You for the hood and you for this. But where are you leaving? Where's your legacy in our hood? We can't all go up to the Hamptons. We won't make it up there. We can't go live in your fine, beautiful, quiet neighborhood. We can't make it there. So now you got French vanilla Ciroc. I ain't knocking you. You grinding. I get it. But then you come out with how you sell your liquor. You got a little beautiful black woman with a bikini coming out the pool. You can't, and liquor is death itself. So why you want to continue to keep dumping death on us, man? So we gotta hold these rappers accountable, because Lil Wayne ain't paying for your funeral. I don't give a damn what you say. Lil Wayne ain't paying for it. Rick Ross ain't coming to give your mother that $8,000-9,000 to give us to bury you. P. Diddy ain't coming to bail you out of jail, man. So we gotta look. We gotta hold these jokers accountable, man, because if we don't do it, who else gonna do it, man? So we gotta take these rappers to task. And the hip hop music that they're producing today, beloved brother Mike, is nothing but satanic. Ain't no wisdom. Ain't nothing about the culture. Ain't nothing about the senior citizen who's trying to make ends meet. Won't you rap about that? Won't you rap about the struggling black mother in the community trying to raise her children? Rap about that. Rap about the young brother that's, you know, on the entrepreneur skills or doing something positive in the community. Why everything got to be so negative? Why badass Bootsy Badass got to say that his niggas are savages? Like he go around like they do whatever it takes, kill, murder, rob. No, man. Nobody does that but us. The Jews don't. You'll never see a Jew get on TV and act foolish like we do. You'll never see the Arabs, the Chinese, the Asian, the Hispanic. Everybody is united. That's why they can come in our community and take advantages, because black men responsibility. They don't want to accept accountability. How long you gonna sell drugs to our people in the community? How long you gonna be 40 and 50 years old and you still slinging dope? Now I don't know if you know it or not. If you don't work, you ain't putting no money into Social Security. If you don't work, you ain't putting no money to your pension. If you ain't working, you ain't putting no money into your 401k plan. So when you get 60 or 70, man, you dead ass broke. And like my uncle, he all he did was numbers, them street numbers all his life. 28 straight boxing album, this and this and this and that. Now he's 74 years old, man, and he ain't got no income coming in, bro. And make time matter. He thought that, you know, I'm gonna get mine now. He's not even thinking about what's gonna come down the pipe later on, man. So I think that our people, man, if we really gonna be successful, we really gonna make it in America, man, we gotta really be honest with ourselves, man, and stop blaming white folks for everything. I'm being real. And this is a brother from the nation. I'm telling you. You can't blame white people for everything, man. Some of the best people, bro. Next level where you need to be is going to be outside your race. You got to start thinking outside the box. Long as you close-minded, think it ain't no good coming from white folks, ain't no good coming from other ethnicity and nationality. You're going to be closed-minded, brother, because in order to be successful in this life, bro, you better have some white folks on your side. I'm talking about not treating you as no puppet. You ain't no slave. You know, you going in there grinding for what you're grinding for, but you're going to need them. When I was looking for a casket, man, I'm going to jump off that. I'm going to let you get going. When I was looking for a casket, I went to every black funeral home in Essex County, Hudson County. It was a white guy in PA who I went to mortuary school with, because I was trying to bring the caskets on the street to talk to him about the death and destruction of our people. He told me, man, come get the casket. He said, now you don't got to pay for it. You just got to come get it. Now here's a white dude. If I was so closed-minded, man, out of all the black funeral homes here who was raping our people, selling them high-end caskets, dumping death and destruction of embalming fluid from formaldehyde, glutaride, and water into a circulatory system. They didn't even want to give me one. But this white dude told me to come get and gave it to me for free. And this one I use on the streets to this day. So in order for us to make it, man, we got to think outside the box, brother.
Right. I agree that our people definitely need to Definitely need to think outside the box. And what we really need to do, I hate saying that when is we gonna wake up? Because you know our people been saying this shit for a very long time, and like we could get rich without dealing with other races. We can. That's only if our mindset is on board. But there's nothing wrong with doing commerce or exchanging or doing some type of business with outside races, because you could benefit more. It's all about you having control of what you have, not letting nobody control what you want to do, because sometimes that's what they try to do. Once they in it, they try to take control and you know, I don't want to go. I'm all about black first, race first, because everybody is about race first. That's how they are thriving and prevailing and sucking the blood out of us. We can't get, I mean, we could get mad, but we got to get mad at ourselves at the end of the day, because we letting that happen. We should literally take notes on what other races is doing, because they are sticking together, patronizing each other businesses, having these town meetings, putting their money together, putting these certain politicians in, they being lobbyists, paying them, making sure they're good so they could fit their agenda and they become powerful. Like the Mexicans, they more powerful than us right now. And there was a saying, we are the minority's minority. We done went from the minority to the minority's minority. So we only just descending. But on TV, it's like we ascending. We are ascending and influencing how we taking a dive and dancing and rapping and doing the dance moves. Yes, we ascending in that bracket as far as that influence. But business-minded, business-wise, economically wise, race-wise, we are so at the bottom of the totem pole, and we still 1% we still hold 1% of wealth since way back in the day. So we have a lot of work to do, and there's nothing wrong with dealing with outside forces, as long as you have control of what you're selling or what you're trading. That's what I say about that, as far as that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And now what I was gonna say. Now I was gonna say, let me read it. Often there's no positive outlets for the kids to get into to occupy their time instead of being in the street. The mother's working long hours, pop's not there. 9 times out of 10, the street become the parent and the influence. What rules should be played, or what should be done so that these kids could get influenced to get into more positive things? Was that a loaded question?
Okay, you was going in and out, but I think I got pretty much what you were saying. Well, first, man, it says in the book, man, it says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word became flesh. So it all starts with a mindset. You got to have a mindset to win. That's where it really starts at. And I think you just hit on that word with the mindset. We just got to change the way we think, and that's number one. We got to decide: do we want to be great? I mean, do you want to just live life being average and mediocre? I mean, it's enough about people doing that, but it all starts with a mindset. And what I did was, personally, me, without no help from no one, I didn't have no parents that was dead, but I had a brother. I got a big brother, older brother, same mother and father. He was my mentor, because my brother was a big-time drug dealer in Jersey City, and I wanted that lifestyle. I wanted it so bad, man. I wanted them cars. I wanted them leather bombers with the fur. I wanted them curly chits. I wanted the clothes. I wanted the furniture. I wanted the power and the influences. I wanted the women that my brother was getting, man. But my brother told me, man, one day they had owned a bodega store, but where they were selling cocaine out of it. He told me, man, he said, man, remember mommy said that you were, that greatness, he said, mommy said that great is the one who finds what they want to do in life, but blessed is the one that get the opportunity. My mother's always tell us that. I said, yeah. He said, man, you was born great, man. He said, because he said, you can't be a part of this, because if you do, then I'm already in it, man. I don't know how it's going to end for me. I don't know death or whatever, but one of us got to make it out of it. So that was it, man. My brother was co-signing, man. Like, I don't want you to get in this right here. Yeah, it looks good. It looks flashy. It looks nice, but greatness is on you. So what we got to do, man, is basically, man, two things. Change your mindset. There's no secret. You know, I mean, man, you could go back and forth, Brother Mike, over this a whole 2 or 3 days, man. But if you don't change the way you think, man, if you don't change your mindset, brother, nothing I give you, I can dump $1 million. It says, the Bible says a man would give a man a lot of money. I guess if he don't have no wisdom, man, it's gonna flee him, because he don't know how to organize. He don't know how to invest. He don't know how to put his money where it need to be at. So we can give you $1 million, brother, but if your mind ain't right, if you still thinking like a savage, if you still thinking like a dead dummy, if you still dealing like what I'm saying, the Negro, what the white man made you to be, you know, then if you still with that mindset as an inferior, bro, ain't nothing we can do for you. But once you change your mindset and say that you want to be successful, man, I'm telling you, then that's when it comes. And that's when God start opening the doors for you, man. Because listen, since I've been on this platform, man, the door's just been open, man. I mean, hit after hit, it just been coming because I decided to change my mindset. If I'd have just stayed there, man, and stuck in a impoverished community with poor people. And now listen what I'm saying. There's no disrespect in what I'm saying when I say poor people. I'm not talking about financially. Poor thinking, bro. People I hung out in with Jersey City is still hanging on the same corner on Fairmont and Fairview, man. The jokers I grew up with. Like, we in our 40s. I'm almost 50 a year, 2 years. I'll be 50, bro. Yo, some of my cousins, 40 and 50, they still on there drinking the latest beer. When I left, it was Old English back in the day. They drinking that. Now they drinking all the stuff, bro, but they still on the corner. Now imagine if I was still hanging out with them. So in order to be successful, man, you got to change your mindset. Decide that you want to be great. Decide that you got a passion. God give all of us a passion, man. Mine's is speaking. Yours may be, I don't know what it is, Brother Mike, but you already know what your passion is, man. Right. A passion is something that gets you up in the morning. You think about when you get up in the morning, during lunchtime, in the evening, and at night. It's just thinking about the same thing. My passion is trying to capture the hearts and mind of young people, letting them know, man, don't get in this casket, bro. Because when you get on this table, bro, it's over. Your hours. And let's get a mentor. You need somebody to mentor you, man. And that's what's wrong with black people. In a sense, we attain a little bit of success, quote unquote, but we don't want to help the next man. Now it's like that crabs in the barrel type of theory. We don't want to help the next brother out because, man, listen, I want this all for myself. I don't want to let you know what I'm got. But damn, bro, how much money can you take up to the grave, man? Right? So that's what it is, man. Once we start doing that, Brother Mike, man, I'm telling you, man, sky's the limit. But as long as you stay with that poor mentality thinking, bro, that you was born to be average, that you was black, why I had to be born black, not white. Why? I mean, listen, man, God ain't dealing with no excuses. If he sacrificed, whether you believe in Christianity or not, I don't know. If he sacrificed his own son, as they say the scripture is, well, what it is to him, God ain't emotional. See, our people too emotional. That, man, and stop. And we need to get off the bandwagon of just being sad and just stop hurling excuses, man. Because 2018, bro, ain't no more excuses. Either you're gonna be in or you're gonna be out.
Exactly. And like I sometimes I say on my podcast, we complain a lot. We need to like man up, especially like if they say that they call us nigger and all types of racial stuff. I always say what they say about us, at least counter it the same way how they say it to us. If they say it respectfully, even though it's the wrong thing to say, you just the stereotypical thing they say about us. There's a lot that we can say about them. Stop complaining that they called you that and say the things that we know about them. Make them feel it. You don't have to be violent. Just counteract, right? Push that to the side, but we need to stop being sissies on that. Let them know who they are too, because if they talk to me, they will feel hurt messing with me, because I got a whole bags up my I got a lot in my bag for you. But that's neither here nor there. But we just need to stop complaining. We really need to get our shit together. And that saying, I'm so tired of being sick and tired. We always got to say the same shit every year.
Right.
When we gonna stop? When we gonna get that stuff together? Because like, just say if we get reparations, we'd be happy. Yeah. Reparations. Just say everybody in the United States, all the hoods, everybody, your grandma, everybody, Tay, Tawakanika, Shemakatika, all these goddamn names. Everybody get $2 million a piece. Guess what's gonna happen? If our mind ain't straight, Cadillac is gonna get most of your money. A Chanel, Louis Vuitton, all that shit, Polo, all the white man brands that we've been wanting. That's where all our money is gonna go. Instead of everybody trying to get their own NFL league, their own basketball league, their own Negro league. We need to bring that back. Or just having our own. Because if our mind is not set, it doesn't matter if we get reparations or not. Within a year or two, with the poor thinking, we would be right back in the same position.
Absolutely.
Now, I want to, oh no, if you want to add on, go right ahead, brother, because I want to ask you about the Kenneka thing as well.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. I mean, it's just what you just said. I mean, you have these sisters, bro. They go out, man. They get their nails done, hair done, all that. I get it. They buy the latest fashions. I get it. You know, all Caucasian stuff, Italian designers. But man, what nobody ever think about, like, man, let's invest in our own nail salon, right? Let's pull our resources together and let's create our own franchises of entrepreneurship. That's the key, bro. Entrepreneurship. Not, you know, so because the reality of it is when you come into the funeral home, you have no life insurance, right? Like, you know, you're going to die, but you don't have no life insurance, right? I don't understand that. You don't even have a $10,000, $15,000 policy, which is okay. But if you don't have at least $100,000 policy, you're out of your mind. Because the fact of the reality is how white folk create wealth is through life insurance. They have $1 million policy. They don't understand that the life insurance is wealth, bro. We all going to die. So why leave your loved one at our funeral home stinking? Maggots coming out. You develop maggots because some funeral homes won't embalm you. They'll leave you stinking on the table. If they don't have a refrigerator in their funeral home, you're going to start stinking. You're going to start swelling up. You're going to become distorted. You're not even going to look the same. You're going to develop tissue gas, which is going to accelerate the decomposition. So we're spending our money in the wrong place instead of investing. Investing is a life insurance policy. Making sure that when you die, that your children will have something to live off of. Not worrying about going to GoFundMe. That's the new life insurance, by the way. Like go to GoFundMe. Like we trying to raise up $8,000 for mama burial. You know what I mean? Because mama ain't do the right thing, right? So now then you go to you want to go out and ask your friends. Now you want to come to the funeral home and start bargaining. No, man, we got to make our time matter, bro, because we only got 613,200 hours to live. And if you go according to the Bible, that's 70 years. So I already did my math. I'm at 449,000 hours already lived. I don't have that much time left on earth to be sugarcoating with our people. So I'm not going to come on the show. I'm not going to go where I go public speaking, because if you're going to pay me, I mean, some people pay me, with all depends with the environment, sometimes $750, sometimes $2,000, sometimes I do it for free, sometimes it's $500. It all depends on who I'm speaking to. The way I speak, I can't sugarcoat no more. So if black people are living like savages, I'm going to tell you, black folks are living like savages. I don't have time to waste. I'm not going to say, no, bro, slavery has done this to us. No, listen, bro. Less and we got more and doing less.
Facts.
Doesn't make sense. You understand what I'm saying? So I think that once again, man, when it all comes down to it, white folks don't care. You keep crying about injustices, man. They know how we operate. We rally for 4 days. We done. They already know that. They'll be in the crowd with you, marching, but they laughing at you. When black people start, you understand what I'm saying? There's a difference between organizing and mobilizing. Martin Luther King was great at mobilizing, but he wasn't a great organizer. Malcolm X was great at mobilizing and organizing. Why? What's the difference? Because everywhere Malcolm X mobilized, he organized, he left a mosque behind. All these mosques in the Nation of Islam, Malcolm X built a mosque. Organizing. He left something behind. Reverend Al Sharpton mobilizing. He doesn't leave anything, but he take your money with him when you go back, right? You talk about white folks. Right. You understand what I'm saying, bro? Mike, go ahead, sir.
Oh no, you was right. You was right on it. Yeah, shoot.
Yeah, so that's what it is, man.
Oh man.
We just got to stop complaining, like you said, and start complying, man. Start complying, man. And I mean, the doors will open, man. And I'm a living witness that it does, man. I was a high school dropout, bro. I always say that, man, because so many of our people have given up hope, man. Like they just don't give it up. They disgust it. We just had the young little sister, the 8-year-old that hung herself. They said accidentally. We just buried that sister last Saturday. We had her body.
Right.
The little 8-year-old.
Oh yeah. She was in Newark. Yeah, right.
Saturday. We had her, right? And they saying that she watched the 10-year-old a week before that, the young sister that murdered us, hung herself because she was being bullied.
Yep.
So, like think about it, man. Our babies are watching these social media networks, YouTube and Facebook, Instagram, all that nonsense. Well, I'm not calling it nonsense because my business is run through Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. But what I'm saying is that they look at social media and the parent is not monitoring them, and our babies are looking at other babies, man, killing themselves, and said, man, I wonder how they did that. She went in the room and so-called emulated it. She got her and her stepdad got into it, and he put on timeout, told her to go in the room. The sister was in there on timeout, brother. She on permanent timeout. Permanent timeout. Off to the grave, man, to be maggot food. And see, you don't understand, man, that the best embalming, the best casket, I don't care if your casket is $100 or $80,000, you're going to be maggots, man. Once the weather starts breaking, if you get buried in the wintertime, once March and April and May and June and July come, bro, the maggots going to start coming, man. So don't rush to the grave to be maggot food, man. You got hours, enjoy your hours, and make your hours count here on earth, man. Your hours are here to be great, not to be squandered.
Shit. Y'all hear that out there? Hold on, did y'all get it? Because especially that story with the girl, and because I said this as well, because I talked about that story, and I was saying, like, sometimes we could be harsh on our children. Sometimes, like sometimes I always used to say, like, when I used to see parents out, how they treat their kids outside, you be like, damn, they mean to their children. But I got a son that's with me 24/7, 365. I got a headache just thinking about it. But you have to be repetitive all the time, and then sometimes your anger comes out because you're so used to saying stop, have a seat, leave it alone, blah 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 blah. And what we have to be mindful too, which I'm practicing every day, that when the kids see us mad at them, they not mindful of how we think. We love you, but right now you're cutting up, so we being firm. They're not taking it as we think, and they thinking like you really don't like them, like you don't care, you don't love them anymore. Because my son used to be like, "You don't love me anymore." That shit used to get me. I used to be like, "Oh, I love you, boy." Now I was like, "Shut up, now. I love you. Go sit your ass down somewhere." Like when they sent that girl into the room, she could have felt that same exact way. Some people just don't say how they feel; they just feel it. So she could have been like, "Well, he don't love me. He ain't my daddy." This, that, and the third, and went in there and hung herself. So my point is, you need to, like, when you say stuff to your kids, you're saying it from a parent standpoint, and they done got you to the point where you're saying it in a vigor or vulgar type way, a mean way. You have to make sure you watch them, or at least keep their door open. If you're gonna put them on timeout, just check on them. You know what I mean? Walk in there, out like you walk into the bathroom, go in their room, check on them. You know what I mean? Because you never know what they thinking. It's not what you thinking, it's what you think. Because when we say go in the room, we be so relaxed that they ass is out the room, they in their room. So you watching what you call that shit? Love and Hip Hop. So you all into these ratchet stink. I'm about to say the B word. Them stink ass chicks. And you never being mindful that you just cursed this little girl out and told her to go in a room, not knowing her mindset. So that's really important, I take that seriously now.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. Absolutely.
Now, a few more questions. I wanted to know, you let me know how much time do you have, because I don't know if some people wanted to ask you questions. I don't know if you was ready for that, so I want to ask you now. So
yeah, bro. I mean, I got to get ready to go to New York, but I got a little time left. But yeah, if you want to, if somebody got a question, bro, you know, I mean, whatever, man, whatever questions, whatever you want. This is your platform. Questions, whatever. Let's
okay. All right, now my question, and then I'm gonna put in my throwaway number. If they want to call in, I will only take a few calls. I'm not gonna drown this man because he has things to do, and you know. So everybody press 1 if you want to ask him a question. I'm only going to take a few. So please do it now, and I'll put the number in very shortly, but we're going to make this short as well. My question to you is about the Kenneka thing now. What is your thoughts on the Kenneka Jenkins case?
Man, you know what, bro, Mike? I made a video, man, on Facebook, man. I went Facebook Live with that situation, man. I was very passionate, man. I really to that young sister, and my initial, you know, thinking, man, you know, when I reflect on it now, that the sister was raped based on, you know, we was looking at it. The sister was raped. Something happened. They gave her some bad drugs. I don't, you know, and they raped the sister and killed her. Now, come to that's probably what happened. Is
you're breaking up, brother. Sorry to cut you off. You're breaking up.
I had something come through. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
yes.
Yeah, because I think something came through my phone. But anyway, yeah, man. So I thought the sister, like somebody did something to this young sister and killed her. Now, I was on that story. I watched every YouTube clip came out. I was spending up 3 or 4 in the morning watching everything come out. But it looked like, to me, the only thing I can see what happened to this young sister, in my personal opinion, man, hella with no conspiracies, is that I don't know, something happened in that room. She was drinking, you know, first and foremost, you know, she was drinking. It looked like she had 2 cups in her hand. I don't know if somebody put something in the cup.
Right.
And sister, you know, drunk something. Her sister wasn't ready for that, man. She probably didn't eat no food. And these young people nowadays, they're not drinking, you know, like a Heineken's and Michelob. No, they dealing with something even different, Xanax and Sertraline and that crap. But the thing is about this whole situation is that how you allow that young sister to leave the room like that. That was my one thing. Like, if you see that sister stumbling the way she did, I mean, somebody had to see her come out that room. Somebody had to make her way to the elevator. She had to know what button to press to go down there. I just think, unfortunately, man, that, you know, that sister, I think it was an accident, bro. Real talk. At first, I thought it was that they killed this sister, bro. But I think that she was so out of it, man. Unless the drug, and as a mortician, I mean, I'm quite sure they took everything, her tongue, they took her esophagus, they took her vaginal area, they cut all that out. They checked for sperm or semen and all that. So I think after all the findings came back, man, is that unfortunately she walked into that freezer, man. I mean, because when you look at the video, I thought when she walked past it, you can't see her no more before she go into the freezer, that somebody could have came into the other way. But when I saw the video of the guy doing the whole walkthrough, there's a wall there. There's no way. There's nowhere for nobody to come from. So I just think that, and you can kind of see the shadow when she opens it up, and she was so out of it. She went in, and then the other doors there. She went in. Unfortunately, man, yeah, everything else took over, bro. But it was just a tragic accident. But I think some culpability and accountability should be, you know, look at her friends for allowing her to go out there like that. And also, the sister lied about where she was going at in the first place. You know, she told her mom she was going bowling. You know, mom gave her the car, and you see how she came out. And I'm not knocking the young sister. I'm not never demeaning that young sister, beautiful young sister who met a tragic end. But she went out, you know, and look how her stomach, you know, everything. I mean, she's 18 years old, bro, or 19, and going there once again, you know, hanging around, you know, our people, man. It's just that, bro, nobody let their children do that. But I don't even think the young sister probably went out looking like that. She probably had some regular clothes on, I guess, but it all depends what type of mentality her mom had. You know, she probably did leave out like that, but you don't let your babies go out with their stomach out like that, bro. Absolutely. And then, you know, going to a party, man, with a bunch of young brothers, man. Unfortunately, potential dead dummies. You know, and I'm critical on our people now, man. I don't cut back. I don't sugarcoat. Not debate anybody over Well, I call them dead dummies or savages, man. Our young people are savages, bro. Not all of them. Not all. No. Just about a good 85% of them is savages, man. So I just think it was a tragic accident, bro. My honest opinion.
All right, let me just ask you a few questions. I ain't gonna be putting you on the spot and nothing like that. But now somebody said, you see this watermark or this mark here on the stomach there?
Right.
Somebody said on somebody else's video that this part could have been that they did an incision there that was able to take out. Is this possible? That's why I'm like, it's kind of fucking retarded.
That's dumb, man.
But
nobody
exactly.
Go ahead, bro, Mike.
No. Go right ahead.
Nobody harvests the sister organs, man. Come on, man. They need to stop it, man. You can't make a decision like that, bro, and bring it back like that. I mean, what are they taking out? Well, I mean, on that side, on that side is our oh man, that's the first thing. Like our appendix is on that side. That sister probably had an appendix move. I don't know. I don't even know what it actually is, but our appendix is on that side right there. Where she had. That's the first thing that started decomposing. It turns green. So nobody harvests that sister's. They would have took her lungs, bro. They'd have took her heart. A young 18, 19-year-old female heart, bro. You know how much money that goes for over there in Israel? Go over there in the Middle East. That's worth $50,000, brother. Harvesting the organs are real, black. That's real. $6 billion a year industry. But nobody harvests this sister, man, organs like that, man. It's impossible. It's not even a decision here. You'd have seen blood. You'd have seen everything, man. You know, they're just the conspiracy theorists. But nobody harvests that sister organs, bro.
Now, far as her clothing, right? The clothes, it looks beat up. It looks like she had a struggle. Her feet was bleeding. All types of stuff. Like, so when she walked into that freezer, right, which we all can see, if anything, that she would have been able to get right back out that freezer if she really wanted to. So that just how her pants and everything just looked in her jacket. What will be?
Bro, you gotta understand something, bro. This sister here, bro. When she went, you see how this sister was tore up, man. When she hit that railing with her legs, bro, it didn't fall down, man. She didn't even see the railing in front of her when she hit it. Boom, she hits it, and then she grabs it. Then she goes back and forth. I mean, I don't know, bro. I wasn't there, but from what I can see, is that they saying that it was dark inside there. When they went in there, it was dark. It's light now, but when she went in there, it was dark. She couldn't find her way out. It was every door has that white knob on it. Even at our funeral home, we have a refrigerator, and it got the white knob. You just push it, it comes open. But if you lit up, right? She panicking there, bro. I mean, she's feeling. You can see how she was dressed. So you don't know if she was hot, her body feeling hot. We don't know what she was feeling. She was tore up, and now she's trying to figure out. She probably became paranoid. We don't know, man. Anxiety thing just hit this sister, man. So she probably was trying to stay warm the best she can, but unfortunately, she couldn't get out. But she wasn't originally laying like that. That's her. What you looking at right on the screen? They turned her over. She was actually face down. She was face down in that corner. This is the look. This is the look she had when they turned her over. She was frozen, bro. So there, it looked like if you put her back on the original side she was on, bro, she was cold. I mean, I'm quite sure she was on the ground before death came, man. She wasn't just laying there and waiting for death to come. She was really trying to do something, man. You know, but it's
look how soaked her hair is. Her hair is like,
bro, you know why his hair soaked, bro? Her hair is soaked because she's in the freezer. She already came in there with liquids already in her hair from being washed, conditioned. If you look at her hair originally, so it's gonna create some frost on it. It's gonna be very hard. They turned the refrigerator off. She's in there. They turned the refrigerator off. So what happens now? You start defrosting. We gotta use logic. Some things we just gotta use logic in. If you take a liquid, you put it in the cold environment, it freezes. You take that frozen ice cube, you lay it in a warm environment, it started melting. So what you look at her hair is wet is because they had cut the refrigerator off. Once they found her, they turned it off, because now you got the police inside, you got the medical examiner inside, you got the forensic people inside. She was in there for a little while, so her hair is defrosted.
Yeah, but they said that her body was frozen solid. Now, if her body is frozen solid, we all know how the skin will look. She was not definitely frozen. She wasn't frozen solid. Huh?
I think I'm quite sure she was. I'm quite sure the sister wasn't solid because she wasn't in it long enough to become that way. But depending on the temperature of the refrigerator, you can, because to be honest with you, brother Mike, we're getting people from the medical examiner that was murdered, and sometimes the medical examiner keep them there 3 or 4 days. We will get them. They'll be a block of. They be solid. We got to leave them out for like 2 days before we can even embalm them to soften them up. So I mean, that could be the case in this situation. That possibly can be the case, but I don't know. I didn't feel her body. You know, I don't know what she felt like. But look, all that dirt on the back, man, that's dirt from the floor, bro. That's on the floor. I don't think nobody's gonna pull a sister pants down. The sister. They put a pants. They put her underwear back on. They took in this type of situation. They cut out her vagina. The medical vagina took a whole fist.
You're breaking up.
Can you hear?
A little bit.
Let me know if you can hear.
All right,
I'm gonna keep talking. Sound a little better?
Okay, hold on. Let me X some stuff out. You talk again.
I can hear you real clear.
All right, you sound better right there. You sound real better right there. Now hold on, let me say this real quick. When they first did the initial report on her, they said they basically the police department created a believed path that she took, like a video. They made a video first saying this is the believed path that she took, right? But they added a timestamp and a date to it. So if you creating a believed path, that's in quotations, and you have a time and stamp, why would you make it? Why would you make it to be real if that is the believed path? So it's a lot of things that make you question these reports at the beginning, because a lot of things has changed since the first initial report. So where is the real footage of this female if they created a believed path and they put that out into the internet? So
well, I mean, I don't really know about that, brother Mike, but hold on, let me see too much about that. Can you hear me?
Go ahead, brother.
Okay. I just real think I think if it's a culprit involved, bro, it's the friends, man. The friends are the real culprit in this tragic situation. Nobody harvests this. Nobody is seen with this sister. She's clearly walking to that direction by herself. I mean, they created images. Somebody, you see her being led there. You see, bro, come on, man. We spooky, man. We got to deal with the facts. The facts clearly show that this sister died tragically. That's all it is, man. But we got to get back to where it initially started. It started in that room, man. It started at whatever that sister drank. They said that in her system, she had some medicine that you take when you got a cold. So somebody could have put syrup in there that lean. I mean, and she never had that before. Going on, but why were her friends, the girls that she came with, like, why you let your girl leave? And then number two, why you leave the party and with her car and leave her there? Like, who does that, bro? Like, what happened? Like, if I'm rolling with some dudes, my brothers and stuff, and one of us ain't there, especially the one that brought us there, we can't find him, but we want to know what's going on, right?
So
I just think.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Go
No,
ahead,
no,
Phil.
that's what the real problem. That's where our energy need to be at. Our energy need to be on her friends, man. And if they conspire to do that to the sisters, then they need to be held accountable.
I think
That's
both.
on.
I think both need to be held accountable because did you know if there's a mortician? His name is Robert Weiss. Don't you know he was there on the scene 21 hours later? I mean, excuse me, 21 hours before it was his time to come back on the 10th to put her body on a gurney. Because I did full extensive research on this, and I absolutely did a video to prove this is the same guy who came and put her body on a gurney. So why would Robert L or H Weiss, whatever the fuck his name is, why would he be there before? And he's following the friends. That's why I'm saying the friends definitely got something to do with it. That's a fact. The friends absolutely got something to do with it. I just want to show you one thing, and you can just give me your opinion, and then we can leave it there because I don't know, I don't want nobody getting in trouble. Like I should have never got on that motherfucker with his ass. Excuse me.
No, man.
You know what I mean?
No, ain't no. Hey, man, listen. If you watch my video on Facebook, man, I'm just as passionate about it, man. I was saying they need to be locked up. But when you look at the facts, bro, I don't know who Robert Weiss is. I mean, a mortician don't do autopsies, so I don't know.
Right. No. Hold on. When somebody dies, right? Let me ask you this question: when somebody dies, is there a funeral person that comes out and go see the body or some shit like that? Is there somebody called to go see the body from the nearest funeral home or that they're gonna use or something like that?
Well, I don't. In what setting is the person in the house? Is the person with this
basically?
system?
Yeah, like if just say somebody is dead in the house and they're called well, I know the hospital come get them and stuff like that.
What happens if somebody dies in the house? They call the police most of the time, right? Now, the person may have been on hospice, but then the funeral home is going to go already out because they were sent home because they knew nothing else they could be done. So the funeral home goes there. The hospice clears them. Now, if somebody died in the house suspiciously or they found them on the doctor care, they call the doctor. The doctor say, well, they had hypertension, they had diabetes, whatever. All right, the funeral home is cleared. We call a medical examiner. They give us a case ID number. We get the investigator's name and the time of death, which is when they pronounce them. We go get them. In this situation like this, a funeral home didn't go straight to get the sister. She went to the medical examiner because it's like a crime scene, like a potential crime scene. They need to know what happened to her. So they got to do an autopsy to see what's going on the intrinsic part of her, which is on the inside. So the funeral home didn't go do the Robert Weiss. I don't know who it is, and I'm sure you're about to explain it to me.
Show you right now because I'd rather hear your opinion because I some that I respectfully kind of disagree, but I definitely understand what your standpoint on it. Believe me, okay. And that's why I really want to know yours because yours will mean more to me as far as an answer than damn near anything because you've been doing this for a very long time. So I want you to can you see what's on the screen right now?
Yes.
All right, now look at this guy. This is Roland Weiss. This is him. Now you can see the little bald spot there. You can see the glasses. Just check out everything. I'm gonna play my video. I'm gonna let you hear what I'm saying here. All right, and I'm gonna try to skip through some of it. Have glasses on. Looks like it. Let me go back. Let me skip a little bit. Look at his jacket. Look how thin it is. Blue. Look like he got black slacks. Look at the shoes. And the date, middle of his head. If you look at the date is. Hold on, I gotta wait till this move. But this is said to me. This is the same night when she's missing. First, her friends went first to go look for her. That's when you see them going down the stairs. He came 15 minutes behind them. He came 15 minutes behind them. All right. So, but let's continue. Watch how he walks. That slow bop. Yeah, he got a walkie-talkie. And then he got a walkie-talkie in his hand. Actually, look, he got on gloves a little bit too, because if he's white, his hands. check this out real quick. Check the time. September 9th. 3:46. You see the date and timestamp in the date. Now check this out. It's going to freeze. Look in the direction he's going in. Now, it's freezing. You can still see the time moving right here. 36, 37. Mm-hmm. It's frozen. Now look at the time. It's 3:47 and the time is not moving. 2017. You know he was going down those stairs. Let me show you. He was going down these stairs here. Let's do a brief, quick retrace of this man's steps. So we know he's here. He was turning here to go down these stairs. Now, if you remember the footage, you see Ty, Charles, Shemaya, Bree, and Monifa walk this way, and they go down the stairs. They go see it, as you see in the footage when they went down the stairs, which I'm about to show. This when they came down the stairs and Shemaya came to the bathroom. All right, and Ty and the rest of them walk straight back, because right back there is the kitchen. Okay, so I know y'all know by now. Y'all should know. There's another way to the kitchen in that direction. Not exactly there, but it is. Know by now. But who is this guy? Who is this? Somebody tell me who is this guy? Glasses and blue. Look at his walk. Blue shirt. Oh, he got gloves on now. Black pants. You see that walk? It's the same exact walk, y'all. You're not gonna tell me nothing different. Look at the walk and look at the date. The same next day. Guy. Look, just look. You still got the same clothes on? Same exact guy. And this is on the 10th. He is one of the coroners. Not coroners. Go ahead, family. Go ahead. I'll pause it.
Well, I mean, even if that's the same guy, we don't know this. You know, the times have been so messed up. He probably is already in the building. He probably already going down there. So what the first clip that you're showing could clearly, based on your scenario, that he was going down because they called him to the scene. I don't think he just happened to be there, bro. Come on, because it's a far stretch to say that now that's him, even if it is him. But maybe if you're looking at the times, because if you look at the time, they got Kenneka down at 1:30, but then they said she left at another different time. So we don't know what the actual.
It's a few times that they put there. She's supposed to have been. In some instances, she's supposed to have left the room a little bit after 2:00. The first initial report, they were saying it was 2:24, 2:26. Then a couple of days later, then it was 3:20 something when she was actually downstairs. Now, if you look at the time here, it's 3:47. Before you see this guy here, you will already see the kids. Hold on, let me be short. Just very brief, family. Very, very brief. This part here, I'm not even going to play the volume. I mean, the audio. This is the same specific, because if you see it, say September 9th, 3:22. I showed this part for something else, but it definitely coincides with the point I was making. These kids, she's already missing at this time. Kenneka is missing. Right. So they go look for her. So when they're gonna make that same turn that guy did, right? They go down those stairs. That's when you see all the kids come down the stairs, and you see this girl going to the bathroom. Mm-hmm. 7 minutes later, the boy what's his name? Peas come down the stairs. Then 15 minutes later, the Roland Weiss. Mm-hmm. So this is all in synchronized or in sequence right here. Mm-hmm. Even though the time has changed here, how they fuck up the time, because they say 4:24. It could be 3:24 because they was just walking in the hallway and it said 3:22. So They just messing with the people's mind. And then right after that, you will see P's come right behind them. So
you don't think they're looking for the sister?
No, that's exactly what I said. I said that they looking for her. Okay. They looking for her at this point.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And yeah, they looking for her.
Okay.
What is this? What is this guy? Not him.
Oh, bro,
this dude. This is the same guy, though, brother.
Okay.
So what is he going down there? If so, like you said, somebody could have. If she was stumbling down the hallways, somebody could have seen it. And I'm pretty sure somebody could have seen it on a camera.
Right, but I'm saying, but what is it? What I mean, even I'm giving you the, I'm listening to you.
Yeah.
But what benefit does it has for him to go through all this? It was nothing taken. So unless he was in conspiracy to kill his sister for whatever God knows reason, what was the point to kill?
I'm not saying organ harvesting or anything like that.
Right. But that's not I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Well, what?
I'm not going with
reason to kill her. Something that she was part of.
Look, me, I don't know. I'm not saying that person actually.
She's not being led down there.
Say that again now.
I'm saying nobody's holding her hand. Nobody's got. I mean, unless somebody's yelling at her, like we can't hear the voice, like Kenneka, like calling from around the corner, things like that. I don't know, but no, clearly nobody. She's trying to find her way back out, and all she had to do, actually, the railing that she actually bumped into, if she'd have just went up those steps,
you'd have been good.
Right. She'd have been good. But
so all right. So instead of me giving you my theory and doing, just give me your full synopsis on what you feel like what happened. You said that you think she walked in there by herself and she couldn't get out. Now, if somebody is drunk or fucked up, when you feel some type of cold, that shit sobers you up.
Bro, she wouldn't drink.
It would have snapped you out of it at least enough to whereas you like, oh shit, and plus that stick in there, the push button, it glows so you can see what's in the door. If it was dark in it, you will be able to see that button to get out.
Bro, Mike, you good, man, but let's use a little logic, right? Now, if you saying that she can see the button that glows, right?
Yeah.
Right, man. You can see it. Right? But listen. And that real pitch darkness, man. Like, listen to me. You can see this little thing. Just hit it. Why she didn't see that railing that she walked into with all that bright light? She don't see that staircase right in front of her. See, with all that light, and you clearly can see she's walking head on. I mean, she walked head on into it, hit a boom in her legs, and she bounced, and then she grabs it. She grabs it in. If she couldn't see that with all that light illuminated around her, you think she can see in that darkness that little piece, bro?
All right.
I mean, we gotta think a lot.
Hold on. You're absolutely right. So you telling me when she wait, hold on. I got you. Now, if she can't see that, how when she walked through the kitchen, how she seen those two when she walked through that shit? How she move her arm and just walk directly to the goddamn freezer? How did she see that? How she should maneuver her arms just to walk? How she's fucking on the wall at one point, hitting the rail at one point, and knew exactly where to go to walk inside that freezer. Like missed the wall and everything, move her arms and everything, and go open the door and open the second door and go in. How can she even see the door to pull it open and do all that then? Was she sobered up at that moment? She was coherent at that moment? How was she able to function and do that?
That, man. Listen, I was just as passionate about, this whole situation the way that you are, man. So I'm just telling you right now, at some point we got to deal with logic. We got to deal with, number one, everything was done. We looked at there was no semen. There was no no semen, no sperm. This harvest, right? Also, If it was that deep, bro, when she went into the bathroom where all that light was at on inside the bathroom, she was just stayed inside the bathroom. When she hit the step rail and she went into the bathroom, she was in there for a little while. She comes out. It was light. She came in, she pulled the door, she came back out. Clearly, the young sister was trying to find her way, bro. That's all we know. When she got inside of there, you ever been somewhere, bro? Even us. She 19 years old, man. We don't know if she ate before she went there. You know, if you don't eat and you start drinking, bro, and she wasn't drinking what you and I would drink. I don't know. I would drink Old English back in the day. I don't know what they drink now. But we don't know what she was drinking. So it had a different effect. She wasn't on no regular beer. Beer don't make you like that. She didn't drink that much beer. They wasn't nowhere in there.
She had to pyramid in her system. To pyramid, that's for a person who had seizures. So she must slip that pill.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Right. I agree with you. That's what I'm saying. When I saw that, all right, somebody, but they all was sipping it. And then you hear a girl on the video, oh, this is for the girl out there. Now, I don't know if it was for Kenneka they gave that to when they was coming out of that bathroom, or they gave it to somebody else. You understand what I'm saying? Hold on one second. I think I had to come. I think it went away. Is that my phone or your phone? My wife there, but let me just.
It's definitely my phone.
Let me just click off. But
go ahead, brother.
Man, hang up. I'm on the call.
You there?
All
right.
She don't.
I'm gonna put the number in, y'all, real quick. I'm only gonna take a few calls because he's gonna have to go in a minute. So I'm gonna put the number out there, and y'all just I'm gonna take a few calls, only a few, not many. So the number is in there. Okay.
Can you hear me, bro, Mike?
I can hear you well now, brother.
It was low. Let me see if I. She called me and messed my whole call up. So I can hear you, but it's very low. Can you hear me? Let me see.
Yes, sir.
Oh, there we go. There we go. We good. There we go.
Okay.
What my picture?
All right. The number is in the room, so y'all let me copy and paste it. I'm only gonna take a few calls, y'all.
I'm trying to get my picture back, but I guess it won't come. Huh? That's me.
No. I'm making sure I put the right number in the chat.
Trying to figure out how to get that piece back on. Let's see if I can get that on. There we go.
Yo, y'all crazy. My back hurt, yo. Shit.
Your back hurt?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Fluid. Nah, let me stop. That is not the right. That's not the right thing to say.
Nah, but I got something to take all that pain away, man. Listen to me. I'll give you a couple injections, man. Man, you'll be feeling right.
Get the hell out of here. You keep that shit. Hell nah. I got a few needles for you, brother. Just turn up and let me see the back. Hell no. Permanent ride.
Yeah, man.
Hell no. How many more hours I got? I got 3,000 hours left. Shit.
Man, you already used that when you was born. You got just $613,200 started when you was born. I don't know how old you are, but all you got to do is 8760. That's how many hours you get per year. 8,760 times how old you are. That tell you how many hours you already put in.
Well, I don't feel like doing no calculations. Fuck that. I don't want to know the number. I be putting up on my calendar. I got like
like you funny, bro.
Knowing the hours you gonna do something crazy. Like, I don't give a goddamn. I got 300-something hours left. Shit, nah. I'll be in here. I got gray hair, sun hair. The whole thing will be white by tomorrow. Nah.
Hey, bro, Mike, you funny, man.
I try. What's going on in here, man? Derek, you try to call. Do you want me to call you back, or what's going on? Huh? I'm going to buy you Yeah, Kamiko, please do that. Give me a massage back rest, man. My shit popping. But I definitely understand your point, but I'm gonna humbly disagree with some things of what you, because I actually thought, I kind of feel she kind of walked in it by herself as well. But there's so much stuff that's in this case that make you this. I'll leave it like that. It's just enough in this case to whereas you have to question most definitely the friends, because I think me personally think she was drugged before going there, because I think you said my sound going out, y'all. Is my sound going out over there, brother?
I can hear you loud and clear here.
Well, y'all need to fix your damn speakers. But fix your speaker. What's going on, brother? Hello? Yeah, kind of speak up a little bit. Do you have a question for the brother, Muhammad?
Hello?
Yo. Hello? Yep. Do you have a question?
Hello?
Oh my fucking God. Yeah, I hear you. Don't call back. Let me call back to 301. I'm about to catch a stroke messing around with y'all in here.
Medical center is closed for clinical services except.
You calling from a medical center? 301, call back. I'll call Derek back. Hello? Hello? Oh, my Bluetooth is picking it up. Let me turn my Bluetooth off.
Hello?
Yeah, hello? Now the call's starting to come in. Hold on 1 second, brother. Let me turn my Bluetooth off. All right, here we go. What's up?
Hey, I really enjoyed the show watching this tonight, man. But I just wanted to say the whole story about Kenneka and how she ended up in there, it does look suspicious, and the way the friends are putting their story together, it sounds believable, but it is kind of odd people getting interviewed in the story, and the story is kind of like, it could leave a question mark as to what really happened that night, and especially the way, like, between the family members, and the cops is definitely seem like they're hiding something. So, I pretty much think it is suspicious, man. The whole situation, even though the brother Muhammad might not really be open to that idea, it seemed like he kind of leaning towards, that's how young people kind of roll, and they doing things and kind of experimenting, and this is the one unfortunate situation, but this is why people got to really take life a little more serious. Now,
right.
I did have a question for him, though. See, I think he's not as accepting of the idea that it's foul play, because he's probably looking at it in our generation. We're a little old school with things, so the things, some of the things that we had back then didn't make you quite like that unless somebody slipped somebody a Mickey or something. You know what I mean? So I think that he probably just kind of looking at it a little one-sided on that view. But I mean, like Larry, you already know, like, hanging around the wrong people can bring back unfortunate situations, man, and that's kind of where this get down to,
Right. All right. Let's go ahead, close out.
Well, I was just gonna say, man, this is why like he was talking about life insurance and having things set up for yourself, man, is very important. I know some people I've been trying to get in touch with. You know, they've been a little relaxing about getting back to me, but that's all right though. You know what I mean?
Indirect shot. You know, bow. I got shot. I feel it. I feel it. It hurts. It hurts.
But you know what, man? What can we do? All we can do is try to prepare, and you know, we just hope for a better outcome and not have many stories like this no more, man. Because this is like, it's a real check to really make people look, especially your daughters, what kind of people they hanging around, and you want to know their friends. You know what I mean? You want to know kind of what's going on. This is, I think, the young lady, the mother Teresa, she really got blindsided with this whole thing. And I think that now it's kind of like, because it's kind of a little too late, man. You know, you wish you could wind back time on a lot of things, but you can't. But you got to kind of, you know, you got to be vigilant. And you have to be more so preparing yourself for things, man. Because I tell my kids, man, call me up, text me, let me know something if you don't feel like something ain't right. You know, and this, you know, looking at that situation, man, it really makes you closer to sit back and call and check on your kids, man. Even though it ain't nothing going on, sometimes just call and check.
Right.
You know, you just never know sometimes.
Absolutely.
You know?
I definitely appreciate you, D. We gonna chop it up on that, brother. I got you, family. That shot did hurt. I'm still feeling the pain. All right. I feel that indirect shot, motherfucker. Okay. Thank you. It hurt. Nah, I got you though. I got you, D. Peace, man. Peace. You just shot me on my own show. All right, nigga. I ain't calling your ass now. Nah, just kidding. Hello?
Shot you on your own show, yo.
Hello?
We're on my own show. Just took a good shot. You've been waiting for that, D. You've been waiting. You got it. Now I'm gonna edit your ass out this video too. How about that? Nah, just playing. Yes, how you doing? Who's on the phone?
Hey, yep, I have a question.
Yes, all right, there you go. Go ahead, love.
The question I wanted to ask him, since he see a lot of young men, African American men die from violence, do you allow their friends to go into the funeral home and help dress the body? Because that can open up some rooms for them too.
Did you hear the question?
No, what'd she say?
Say it. You got feedback. You got to mute your TV or your computer, please.
So what I said.
Go right ahead.
I said is, since a lot of African American males die from violence, do you allow young African American males to go into the funeral homes and help dress the body?
I heard, what was the last two words you said? I witnessed a lot of violence on that young African Americans. What
questions they got for you in here? And I just heard say it one more time. Like since he does the funerals and he does the bodies and embalm the bodies, you said while he had people come to the funeral home and show them how he dressed the bodies.
Let their friends see how they dress the body.
Like since you do the embalming and you take care of the body when they bring it to you. Huh? Oh, basically like a scare tactic. You know they have that scare straight type of stuff. And like you could bring kids to your funeral home and show them how, this is what it looks like, basically. Like show them how you dress the body, how you embalm the body or stitch the body, its flesh back together. That's basically what she's saying, right? That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your call, sweetheart.
No problem.
Peace.
Yeah, well, basically is involved. Number one, we it's just a privacy situation where it's that you have to get permission from people, loved ones, and people already hurting and in pain, and they lost a lot. I don't think we don't really bring people into our prep room because number one, there's a lot of communicable diseases that go on. So you got to have your shots. You got to have your measles, mumps, and rubella shots. You got to have your hepatitis C shots. You got to have different shots because some diseases are airborne. You can get sick, you can die, etc.
Right.
So we don't do that because, I mean, it's a disrespect to the deceased member. And also there's a lot of liabilities. You can get sued for over that because what if somebody sees something so graphic, they pass out, fall out, then your funeral home is liable for that. But I mean, it's enough of those type of videos that I don't put out on YouTube. There's enough of videos that's out there by other people that shows you the end results. I mean, man, you know, like being cut open. There's autopsies all on YouTube. Your skull cap come off. I mean, it's all there. Just think of an animal. I mean, a cow just been gutted, right? That's what it is. I don't think our young people really get it, man. You know, because the fact of the matter, like the sister said, while we do that, we can do it. But it is, man, a lot of young people ain't afraid to die because a young 15, 16-year-old tell you, man, I like that. That's what I want to go into. You understand like that? Calling again, get off the line. But yeah, but due to liabilities and insurance things, we don't do that.
All right, I'm gonna take one more call and one more question, and then we're gonna close out because I know you got to go. Somebody asks, like, I don't what Mike actually guess, is there signs of lividity in the photo? Lucidity? Lividity? I don't know what that means. I'll look it up right now. I guess we're not gonna deal with that question. There's another question. And hold on, where was it? All right, a matter of fact, let me just call this number back and we're gonna close out. Somebody call. Okay. Let me call this 404 number back, and then you just close out on what you wanna say, and then we out. And I appreciate you giving us your time too. I appreciate it.
Sure.
Hey, what's going on, family?
Hey, Mike.
Hi. What's going on?
We love you in
Huh?
I'm sorry. I have a question that I wanted to ask.
Go right ahead. Your background is pretty loud though, so I don't know if it's gonna mess up with him hearing what you have to say.
Let me move my little baby inside.
All right.
My kid is watching this.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah. Go right ahead.
Okay, let me get right here. Still making noise. All right. So yeah, I just want to know, as a mother, as a nurse, as a provider, how we as women can come together and mobilize and strengthen our men. Because I really want to do something. I gotta do something. I'm gonna do something.
Did you hear the question?
What she said?
I got you. I got your question. Hold on. She said, as a female and as a nurse, how can she and other females get together to strengthen our Black men?
She's saying as well, basically it's not so much as a nurse, it's just as a woman. How can she strengthen our Black men, right?
Right.
Well, I think my honest opinion, man, I think it's on the Black man at this time. I think the Black woman has done all she can. She has been the backbone of our community. She's our first teacher. She's our first nourishers. I mean, outside of God, mothers are God in person, man. So I think the Black women have done and shown us all that we can do. I think that's the question that she asking, correct?
Right, but you telling so are you saying that they did all they can do and just give up? Do you give up do you give up on your people? Well, the answer is almost sounding like that's what you're
no, I'm not saying they done all they can do. It's time for black men to stand up. I mean, why are we looking to the woman? That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Woman give you, right? She cook for you. I mean, if she does that clean, she got to work. She got to take care of the children. She got to do everything that a man's supposed to be doing. So what happens is that your mother becomes now your father. So now she got to be the man and the woman. So I'm saying that the woman, she done all she can do. Far in the sense of that, man, everything that we need, she done for us. It's time for black men to stand up. That's just bottom line. Black men can continue to use excuses, brother. And I mean, listen, I know racism, institutional racism, all that's going to be here long after we die. So I don't have energy to give to that no more, bro, because I'm not going to waste my hours left on this earth fighting racism. That's going to be here long gone. But what I can do is show black brothers a different way to be an entrepreneur. I give back to be an entrepreneur. Racism is still going to be here. Black people still going to be killing black people is here. That's going to always be here. But if we do our job, if we make our hours count, man, and that kind of helps out, because the black woman, she'd have done everything for us. So I appreciate the woman, because, man, that's why I like to hang out with women, outside of, my wife or something like that, because women ain't going to stab you in the back like the men will. Women about business. You give a woman a task, she handled 100%, brother. As far as the team that I got that pushed.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The team that I got that pushed the Mortician brand, brother, them sisters be dead on. We get young brothers like trying to come in. Everybody want to be a funeral director. Muhammad the Mortician, man. We seen your video. They stopped me on the street. Everywhere I go, bro, we want to be morticians, bro. How we get involved? I tell them how they can do it. They don't show up. You tell the sisters, they on point. So I just think, man, if we remove the excuses, bro, come on, man. And as you as an intelligent brother, man, we can't. Well, I'm saying me, man, because you said that you don't agree with me that way. I agree with that. And that's the beautiful thing about having an opinion, because you don't agree with everything your mother told you. You don't agree with everything that God tell you to do, right? So who am I to say that when you disagree with me that I'm going to feel a certain kind of way? No, man, it's your opinion. I'm just telling you the way to my road to getting you down a different path, and that's how the black woman holds that.
Wait, Diane, hold up. Yeah. I definitely. You gotta turn that volume down back there, Diane. I'll let you ask the question, and then that's gonna be it. But hold on 1 second, please. I would definitely like to say that we definitely let me turn this shit down. We definitely need to step it up. I like to listen to people words attentively. Yeah, you're right. I agree exactly with what you said, but let's not put everybody in one big box, because there's probably some dudes that don't even live in this type of environment that may want to do that, or it's only the people that you come in contact with, so we can't paint everything with a broad brush. So there's a lot of good black men out there, just like there's a lot of good black fathers like me. I can say me, I'm the best father I never had. And I know a lot of dudes who look like me that came from the same big ass crazy projects in Brooklyn as me, good fathers. I can name just a few. My boy Suave. I got a few other people that I can name that's real good fathers, but do they get that light? They paint all black men as deadbeats. I could give you 10 good dudes who look like me, who dress like me, who may think we look like a thug or something, who take good care of their fucking children. Good mindset, working, taking care of their family. So I don't want to put everybody in that same box. So I get kind of offended, but a lot of black men do need to step up, and a lot of the black women have been our backbone ever since slavery. We had to shut the fuck up. The men, we were so beat the fuck down, we can't even talk. It was the women that took the rape, the batterness, the most crudest shit ever, just to keep us alive. So they've been through a whole lot. So we need to hold them to a highest regard. We really do, because they been through a lot. But also the black men has been targeted since we got out of slavery, since the Reconstruction. I'm not trying to say let's blame the white men on what happened, but we can't forget the system that's in place that's still going on. And I'm not saying we cannot thrive throughout all of this because it happened before. We just been so mentally beat the fuck down, and our environment has made us psychologically damaged to the point where being an ignorant motherfucker is cool, being lazy is cool, not even want to speak intelligently is cool. You know how many times I had to dumb myself down to talk with my niggas, and I've been studying the dictionary since fucking 17 years old, excuse my language. I had to literally dumb myself down. So it's a lot of things that's crazy that we glorify. So we have to be men definitely need to step up. And I just can't say all, because I don't want to put all of y'all in there. I can't, but men, we do.
Well, you keep saying all. I don't think nobody, you never heard the word all come out of my mouth. I said the black man.
No, I absolutely. I'm just saying I didn't hear the word, well, some of y'all either.
Well, no. Well, black you understand, bro. I don't know no black men, but I know that 85% of them blind, deaf, and dumb, according to the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. 10% of them know the truth, but conceal the truth. And the 5%ers are the poor righteous teachers. So as you can see, brother, I'm a part of the 5% that know the truth is going to tell the truth. Now, I would never say all. I'm a father myself, brother. I love my daughter unconditionally. I mean, she deserves everything that I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to give her. But we as fathers, brother, we shouldn't be looking to get pat on the back. I mean,
hell no, that's what we're supposed to do.
So we don't tell what we do. We know we ain't doing it right. But if you look at the condition in our community, every time they build a new project, a new environment, new buildings, brother, when they take black people inside these buildings, brother, in the hood, you from North, you should know.
I'm from Brooklyn, but I live in North.
Oh, you live, well, pardon me, you live in North, but I'm saying you know the conditions in North. If you haven't been there, it's just as worse as it was when you were there. So what I'm saying to you is that if you create a new building, hood mentality up in that building, brother, that building is getting deteriorated, man. You got to take the mindset. Christ said, Jesus says, brother, you can't put new wine in old wine skin. It's going to become sour. It's going to be spoiled. You got to change the wine skin, brother, the mindset.
Exactly.
So God can't give you the new wisdom if your mindset is still conditioned based on hood mentality, being a damn hood rapper, being a common Negro for white folks, brother. No, you got to change. We got to change the condition. Now, you can't say that, man, nobody ain't come to us. Man, hell, man, we had Marcus Garvey. We had Malcolm. We had Elijah. We got Farrakhan, man. We got Sojourner Truth. We got damn Kwame Ture. We had Khalid Muhammad. We had Mo. God has sent us countless of messengers and prophets in our community.
Absolutely.
So how long are we going to still use slavery, man? Our people was in slavery. Our people was being hung. Our women was being raped, man, by the slave master. Our babies was being born and having their head crushed in, brother, by the wicked foot of the white man. So how long? If they survived that, brother, they survived the unity because they didn't forget who they are. Black people today forgot who they are, man. We are the original people. The makers is the owners of the cream of the planet Earth, the God of the universe. We ain't no damn niggas, no damn thugs, no Crips. We ain't no damn Bloods, man. We ain't no gangster disciples. We ain't no laws of disciples, brother. We are the original people, man. Until we come back to that mindset, man, I don't give a damn what you do, brother. Our people are turning into more savages, have dead dummies, more Negroes, and then they still want to blame the white man, brother. So we can debate this all night.
Absolutely.
I'm saying is that I ain't making no more excuses for black folks. Right. Our job, man, is to educate our people, love them unconditionally, but we got to spank their ass when they need to be spanked.
And I agree, and I definitely agree. And this is why I'm saying, us as black people and especially black men. I'm gonna let you ask the question right after this, and then we're gonna go because he's definitely giving us extra time. So hold on, Diane, I got you. Us as black men, right? We have to really get on board, and we need our ass spanked. We need to hear the harsh realities. Because my mother, this is why I speak the way I do. I'm blunt, straightforward. I don't tiptoe around the tulips. Dr. Khalid Muhammad used to say, but I got that from Sinetta because he said that's what he used to say. So rest in peace to the warrior king, Khalid Muhammad. So I'm straightforward. And
yes, sir.
I don't, if we need that tough love. We got to tell you what the fuck is wrong with you and say it in your face. Just like Judge Mathis, he'd be like, "You're crackhead, crackhead." He says that to make you feel embarrassed so you will change your way. So we need to be told we acting like savages. We being savages. We glorify the savage life. And it's like we on they set the stage for us. We on autopilot. They don't even have to do anything to us no more. We are on autopilot. We are doing it to ourselves. And still, when the puppeteer needs to pull a little strings here and there, they would, just to make sure you keep flying in that same direction, i.e. like hip hop. If you're not talking that selling drugs, Papa Molly, Papa perk, twerk, and all that shit, you ain't gonna be played on this fucking station. It's about lucrative money. So they are keeping the pulse on the music that we spew out. You have to be like Dr. Dre when they came out, NWA. So once that shift changed, this is how they wanted it ever since. And we just, you want if you want this $1 million, only thing you got to do is tell me how bitches ain't shit, shake your ass and all that. I give you $1 million in advance. Oh, word? Shit, I don't even like half of these bitches anyway. They've been doing me dirty. So this is a thing. This is a trend. Now, you see how we can make negative music popular because we are making it popular? We could also change the frequency and give knowledge. If all of our minds would think like speaking knowledge and trying to uplift our people is the popular thing, we could change the whole frequency. That's what I think we need to do. But anyway, if you want to add on, go ahead and add on. Then I'm gonna have Diane give you her question. If you want to add on.
No, bro, Mike, you hit the nail on the head, beloved. Ain't nothing to add to that one.
Thank you, brother. Diane, it's on you, love. Oh, let me turn you up. Hello? Wait, hold on. Hello?
Yes, can you hear me, Mike?
I can hear you behind now. Go right ahead, Diane.
I got a question for him. He was saying earlier that he believes that Kenneka walked inside that freezer and that it was an accident and all of that. My question to him is this. I'm sick of these YouTubers going around saying that was not her in the casket, that was not her in the freezer, that she belongs to that's somebody else's child in the freezer. Wouldn't the coroners or the people that took her body, wouldn't they have done a DNA or something to prove that this girl was who she is inside of that freezer? So all these dumbass YouTubers will stop saying that she's not who she is.
Okay. Okay. That's what you're saying now. Did the mother even said it? The mother said that it's her daughter.
Oh, Mike, hold on one second.
Go right ahead, brother.
I got my wife calling. Just 1 second.
Yeah, you better answer that phone. Oh, you ain't getting none tonight. Go right ahead. Yeah, but yeah, it was already said that you know, you gotta it's a lot of feedback back then. Now you can hear me talking to you. But anyway, yeah, I'm about to get off this phone. But yeah, but the mother, but he had to go. He had to he's talking to his wife right now. But I would definitely relate the message to him. Because at the end of the day, the mother already said that is her daughter, and they should have did. You know, I tell them they should have did a DNA test and all that stuff. You know, but why would they take a DNA test to see if that's her? If the mother and them identify her as being Kenneka, but I understand.
My thing is this though, Mike. I'm sick of these YouTubers talking about that's not Kenneka, that's somebody else's daughter inside of there. It's this person, is that person, and I'm just sick of hearing all this. I just wanted to know from him, would they have done all of that to prove that Kenneka is who she says she is, so everybody would stop saying that is not her in that freezer?
Yeah, I mean, by him saying that, by him saying, well, they need to stop doing that, it ain't gonna change. You have to turn that background down, love, because that shit is throwing me way. Yeah, turn it. Yeah, but anyway, love, we're gonna you're absolutely right, and if he say, well, they need to stop doing it, there's still gonna be dumb YouTubers out there that's gonna say that wasn't her. Let them. There's nothing we can do to change the perception of people's minds that is not Kenneka. We can't change. There's so many videos to prove that it is her. So I don't respectfully, I don't even think that question is kind of valid because we cannot change their minds at all. When somebody has their standpoint on it, they foot on it, and they stand on their square, that's how it is. Right. So instead of that being a question, it should just be a statement about it, not a question.
Okay.
Okay, I appreciate you though, love. You did that. You did that grown lady. I'll speak to your ass later. Bye, Diane.
Somebody crazy, man.
She gonna get me for that. You did it on live too. You want your backdrop? Nah, but all right. Now I swear, this is my last question, brother, and I swear this is it. Because somebody reminded me now. Oh my God, you better answer this good now. Now, now a video, the promo video that I put up, and you was talking about Tommy Sotomayor. Now, hold on now. I don't know how long that video was that you did. Now, if you really paid attention to the promo that I did when you talked about Sotomayor, I edited out when you said, I'm paraphrasing. Do you like that, brother? Tommy Sotomayor, some shit. And then you went on to something else, as far as what he said about black men only care about themselves when they get killed by white people. Now, my question, I really didn't want to. I don't like him. I don't even want to bring his name up. But somebody reminded me. What do you think about that guy? As far as him as him period, far as the messages that he puts out there, far as our black people. If you don't want to answer it, that's your right.
You know, brother Tommy Sotomayor, man, you know, he's whether you want to know or not, man, he's still black, he's still our brother, man, even though crazy, you know, and the total disrespect of our black women. I don't agree with him nothing when he talk about our black women, man, because he be saying some crazy stuff. And I remember he was out there with our brother oh man, you just said his name. Sonetta, no, from New York. You know, they stepped to him, you know what I mean? And they hit you know, blue pill and red pill, you know, hit him up a little bit. But I don't agree with some of the stuff he said. It's truth, brother. It's just a matter in the way he said it. Let me give an example. In the book, in the Nation of Islam, we have the book that's called Proper Handling of the People. So if I tell, if you want to get the most out of the people, that's how you say it to them. If I tell them, take your dumb black, pick that up, brother, you're going to give me some resistance. I said, excuse me, brother, can you pick that up right there? So we tell our brothers on the street, we out FOI, we out in the street. We like, brother, can you pick that up? Brother say, yes, sir, brother. But if I disrespect the brother, of course, I'm telling them the saying is just a manner in which I'm saying it. Stop, brother Tommy be saying some real talk, bro. Some of the stuff that he said is outlandish. You do it for ratings, you do it for followers, you do it for numbers. Then, you know, that's how you understand. That's his content. That's how he create his income. He live off that money. He live pretty good off that content. So I'm not for dissing no black woman, bro. Never. And not really dissing us as men, because like you said, there's some brothers out. A lot of them. I'm not saying some. There's more of us that's doing good, man. You know, it's just a few that get the shot. So my opinion on him, man, I respect the truth that he say, man. It's just, I think that if he clean it up a little bit better, you know, but I'm not going back down for the tone that he say, man, you know, because the reality of it is about accountability again. I think if black people just, when I say black, brother, I don't, you know, I'm just talking about us. Suffering, brother. If you go to every inner city, man, it's the same situation, man. Black men are not moving at the pace that they should be moving at. That's the reality of it. You're a part of that 5% culture, Brother Mike. I know if you listen to Sonetta TV, brother, if you down with, blue pill, red pill.
I'm trying to get red and blue pill on my show. I mean, Sonetta, I respect the stuff that he did, but I don't. Anywho, but what he's done, I respect. And I learned a lot from his platform.
You respect Brother Polite? No, brother. You respect Brother Polite?
I don't. Not anymore. I mean, only thing. No, I really don't. Because trust me, I interacted off on the phone. I didn't be around him, but I interacted with them before, especially Brother Polite. Well, mainly Sonetta. A few occasional calls. So I want to make it seem like, yeah, we was cool. We all wasn't never cool. So let me just put that out there. But only thing I like about Polite is the way he could explain and teach. He's very good at it. And even though he be using some big words that may go over some heads, but the way he breaks stuff down is masterfully. I give him that. Like, he's a masterful teacher when it comes down to something. And it's unorthodox and it makes a lot of sense. So on that aspect, because you can always deal with a person, there's certain levels to deal with a person. There's so many levels. Like, just say I could only hang out with Polite because he's flashy. We can have fun in the club. We go all there. But far as like just chilling, he's an idiot. I don't even want to be around him. I can only mess with around with him if we going out. So there's different levels you can mess with somebody on. You understand? Or deal with somebody on. So that's the only thing I like about Polite is that. But everything else, far as business savvy, the website, because I ordered some things. I did a video about them. It took a long time for me to get my package. I had to go through Sonetta. I had to speak to him on the phone while I'm on break. When I was working at Walmart, I'm sitting there eating my sandwich, hungry in the motherfucker. He like, yo, Polite gonna call you. I call. I want to know. And then he even know who he got the order wrong. And it was just so much. He's basically the point to sum it up. He's very unorganized when it comes down to his website and shipping out stuff. I don't know how it is now, but then horrible. But yeah, not to be too long-winded on Brother Polite, because I could say a whole bunch of shit right about now, but I'm not going to go through all of it. Okay, let me go to Tommy Sotomayor and be an end on that. If you
Brother Tommy.
Yeah, Brother Tommy, right?
Yeah.
What the hell?
I'm feeling, like I said, again, I'm feeling Brother Tommy. I like some of his content, man. And, I just think if he cleaned it up a little bit better, man, I think he'd get further. But I don't think at this point, man, sometimes when you talk to people, man, and talk about accountability, man, they don't take accountability well, man.
No. That's see, me, I understand that. The thing I don't like about that, I feel he's a parasite. And I'm never going to change. I don't care what anyone say. He has some things that he has said that I can't agree with. Certain little things. But this dude always highlights the negativity with no solutions. It could be anything. He just attacked it in the names that he will call us as if he just hate his own fucking race. He don't say anything about fucking Kelly and Tiffany and Amber and Stephanie and Barbara. When it comes down to them, he don't have these white parasites or stank bitches and all this shit. But when it comes down to the black women, especially with this Kenneka case, he was dissing Kenneka, calling all types of fucking names. He don't have no solution. He just always highlights the negativity. We know that's the some of our black women put the pants on. They don't want to put their dress on. They want to put the pants on. They want to be aggressive too. They want to talk and snap their neck and put their hands in your face until you shake the shit out of them, and then they call police. But we know about this stuff. He want to highlight that as if black women's not the one of the most that graduated in high, that's graduating, getting their accolades and the good stuff. He don't highlight nothing good that we do. And when he focuses on the bad, he has no solutions of what we need to do. It's just bash, bash, bash. And you said, look, his content, that's how we get his clicks. And he was under Rush Limbaugh, the fucking racist. He's a fucking puppet. He is the white man's Negro. He is the Sambo of our day. The Sambo. And who the fuck gonna be flashing, playing around with their kid, taking showers with their... I'm not answering no more calls. Flashing, acting like they're gonna flash their own daughter to show his penis and just take it off. And he just got boxers on. He's playing a game with his daughter, talking about he had his daughter in the goddamn shower, and he kept seeing her watching his private part. So that's why he had to get out the like he ain't take no more showers with his daughter. Why would you take a shower with your daughter any motherfucking way? So it's a lot of things I disagree with that dude. I don't give a fuck if he make a video about me. You are a parasite. Parasite.
Right.
Fuck that dude.
Hey, bro,
I wouldn't stand with that. I wouldn't stand with him if they give me $1 million. I mean, if they do, I stand with them and at least give him half back the $1 million. Let me keep 500. Yeah, I don't like him. Sorry.
No, I hear you. You know, everybody like each his own. You know what I mean? I get you.
Yeah.
Just the same way as with Sarnetta, Polite, Sarasetti. I mean, you all talking about, you debating over who got the truth and facts. And our people are suffering.
Mm-hmm.
People are suffering for knowledge, and you got them buying $20, 30 tickets to come in, man, instead of giving away that information, brother. I mean, it's your platform, bro. I mean, why are we arguing about all that? What is the Unc ain't doing? Unc ain't giving us nothing right now. They ain't putting food on your table. The pyramids and all the Sphinx and all that. I get all that, man. It's good information. It's good wisdom, man. But how can we correlate that to dollars and cents? How can we become entrepreneurs with that type of information? And we can only get it unless we come see you. Well, we got to pay to come see you. So just at the same time, I will have that's my thing. So we can go back and forth. I'm not here to represent Tommy Sotomayor. I'm here to represent Muhammad the Mortician. Trying to keep your baby.
But I don't like about him.
I'm talking about your listeners. Just in case anybody listening, not you, brother Mike. I'm talking about the listeners. I'm here to represent. So I'm here to rep Muhammad the Mortician to keep your baby from coming a dead dummy, man. We're gonna be able to disagree on a lot of different things, a lot of different issues, man. But if we can, if we can just help each other do better, man, that's good. While we disagreeing with each other, And
that's exactly what I want. And I would love to speak to you more and try to do some things. And like when I get a camera and stuff like that, because I'm gonna be going into the field, man. I got go with you to certain places if you have an event there or whatever. We'll definitely network, because I'm all about that unity on every level in any way we can. And
Mike,
I want
you gotta get one of these 7D, these Canon 7D, brother.
Say that again, brother.
You gotta get one of these Canon 7Ds. Nice.
All right. How much is that?
They're about $1,600 though. But that's all right, man. You got to play.
Shit. You got one for layaway?
Nah, man. Hey, man, I sold my. Hey, man, I make the sacrifices, brother. See, one thing about me, bro, Mike, is like with me, man. Real talk is that I'm in the hood, man. That's why I get street credibility, man. Because I'm like in the inner cities. I'm in Jersey City, Patterson, North. I'm in there, Camden. We Philadelphia. We out there in the streets with our band, man. When they got the casket on top, we got the caskets on the street, and that's how we get street credibility. We don't just make the videos, man. We get our speaking engagements because the people respect what we do in the community, man. So what I'm saying is like we out there, bro. We out there. Now when you got a mortician that's telling you to stop the killing, bro, man, that's gotta weigh value, man. So we can debate this all. I don't have time. When I first joined the Nation of Islam at 24, and that was like 24 years ago, bro, I was a start, man. Listen to me. 180-pound brother, Malcolm X down, brothers, new Malcolm, Farrakhan. I'll debate any Christian. I'll debate whomever, brother, Jehovah Witnesses, whoever you represent. And man, I was going to crush you, brother. I talk about the Caucasian, the grafted devil, skunk of the planet Earth. I talk about him. But man, listen to me, man. I mean, my hours is getting short, bro. Do these same things exist? Yes, man. But like Minister Farrakhan, man, Flager, man, Father Flager, bro. I can't discount all white people, bro. I can't do it no more. And not to say that the white man is not who the white man is, but man, I don't have that many hours left. Like I told you, I live my life based on my hours. I don't plan my days, but every day we get a set of 24 hours, bro. That's what we got to look at. And debate over who is God, man. If Jesus Christ saved you from a life of wretchedness, man, if you was on drugs, you was facing suicide, man, depression, and Christ got you out of that condition, man, listen to me. Rise, champion. If Muhammad came and got me when I was a high school dropout, I didn't know the knowledge of self. I didn't know the square miles of the planet Earth, who's the original black man. And man, he took me to a level of a high school graduate, a college graduate, a mortician, 0 to 6, man, educating the public, man, and the masses. Rise, Muhammad, I'm a champion. If Jehovah Witnesses have been, listen, we can't condemn the people about that. We got to use our time wisely, our hours wisely. And my time, my hours, counting for our young people. Table. Are we gonna stop the violence? No. Are we gonna stop killing? No. But man, we can stop some of these funeral directors from eating big. We can stop some of these morticians from getting rich off of our young babies. Because if the violent crimes, I'm just summarizing everything, brother Mike. As it close out, I gotta get to New York, and I know you gotta go. If it wasn't for the white man, we're gonna talk about the white man. The white man wasn't giving you that $5,000, black family. If the white man wasn't giving you that $5,000 for the Violent Crimes Compensation Board, your babies would be stinking because you ain't got no life insurance. The mother only ones that come into the funeral home, dad ain't dead because dad a coward, dad ran off, dad punked, dad sold out. And I'm speaking from personal experience because my father, he loved dope, he loved heroin more than he loved me and my brother, right? So he left my mother as a single mother growing up with 2 young black men in the hood, and he would love shooting dope in his arms. And so he loved that. And I understand he was addicted to Tyrone, right? So he leave my mother out there. So when these people come into the funeral, I'm talking about firsthand experiences. You coming in with mothers who don't have no money, who got to have sex to get money, man, to try to bury their baby. Got to beg the white man to get money to bury their babies because we don't have no fun in our community where you can go to like the Jews can go to they got a fund that you can go get money from as long as you pay it back. The black churches, the black pastors, they done sold us out for some crumbs, brother. I mean, the mosques, the Muslims have sold us out for some crumbs. Everybody has sold us out for some crumbs. So we got to tell it like it is, man. Crying, the mothers are crying, and man, somebody is lying, bro. I'm telling you. Listen, close.
Go ahead, family.
Huh? Go ahead.
Yeah, if you gotta go, you gotta go. Cause I want to know, what do you think about Farrakhan in short words? If you do, yeah, what you think? Because you're not a 5% no more.
Barry White made a song, "My Everything," man. Come on, man. Farrakhan is my everything, bro. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know my father, but I found the father in Farrakhan. I found my grandfather in Malcolm X and my great-grandfather Elijah Muhammad and my big brothers Khalid Muhammad. And I got a great uncle named Marcus Garvey. So listen, man, I never said that about Farrakhan. Never.
In his days is almost coming, man. And after him, that's it.
That's it.
After him, that's it. And the rest is gonna be just some.
That's it.
Can I spit, Sean Master? So it's gonna be crazy, man. But I thank you, man. I really thank you for coming through. And hopefully this can happen again. And it's up to you. But I definitely appreciate you giving me your time, brother. Definitely.
Hey, bro, Mike, I appreciate the opportunity, man. Just want to tell the people, man, subscribe to our YouTube channel. The new Facebook has shut us down. We had a Muhammad Mortician page, man, 12,000 followers, fan page. They shut that down. Somebody complained they got a lawyer, so we creating it all over again. Facebook, Tyrone Muhammad, Muhammad the Mortician page. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Dead Dummies. And, man, listen to me. We said that we're gonna live this thing all the way to the end, man, to keep our babies from becoming dead dummies. We tired of the medical examiner still in the organs from our babies because while the mother's on the one side of the room, they're harvesting their baby heart, liver, kid to big corporate Jews, the Arabs, who is no friend of ours, selling them for big time. Our babies are being sold. You understand what I'm saying? So I appreciate it, brother Mike, man. I'm telling you, man, you got a career in this, brother. You're an awesome host, and you're funny as hell, bro. I mean, you're real funny, man. You might, I don't know what your gift is. I don't know doing a comedian, bro, because you're definitely an all-star, brother, and you know how to host the show. And anytime I can come back, bro, Mike, I'm going to have some more information, some more wisdom. Let's chop it up, man. Let's do it again, man. I love this. And so my wife is waiting for me. Like, I'm supposed to been over in New York. But,
I know. Your ass ain't going to get none tonight, so you better hurry up. And before you be sleeping on that couch tonight, brother. All right,
bro. I appreciate you. One love, man.
Peace.
Love it.
Peace. All right. All right. Now, everybody, I hope you like this. What happened today? This was really good. And I know what's your name, Naisha. I wasn't able to. Because he if you do want to know, he sure enough answered that question before, as far as how long it takes for a body to defrost. So I would have to definitely are you still there, brother?
Yes, sir. I'm still here.
Last question before this girl kill me. God damn, I don't want no trouble, Naisha. I don't even know you, but I ain't looking for trouble. Now look, this is, you already said something about the defrost, right? Here you go. How long does it take for a body to defrost if believed to be frozen?
Well, if the remains are very hard, and I can tell you, I have dealt with people who have passed on that come in as bricks. I'm talking about literally bricks, bro. No, you can't find no softness on their body. We let them. It takes us about a good day or two for them to really thaw out, because if you try to embalm a person that has been frozen, you're not going to get good. I'm talking from a mortician perspective. You're not going to get good circulation of the embalming fluid to go through their vascular system, through their circulatory system. So it takes about a good 2 hours just to let them sell. And when you let them sit, when they lay out for that 2 days, they decompose, but they still cold. But you start seeing the sweat. They got wetness all over their body because that water. You got to understand that when a person is frozen, what's coming out now when they defrost is water. It's water coming out through the tissues. That's all that is. It's just moisture. That's like when somebody dying. That's why I encourage everybody. I mean, I know you love your. I shouldn't say what I'm about to say, but if you can avoid it, don't put your loved ones on a life support system if you can. I mean, I know that you don't want them to die. I know you want them to live and give them hope, but at some point, the sooner the better. Because as long as you keep your person on a respirator or life sustaining equipment, it adds water into their body. They start blowing up. And then when you get to the funeral home, they come with all that water and distension. They face them swollen up. They look distorted. And then you want the funeral home to get them looking back like when they was at the prom. It doesn't work like that, family. All they doing when you on that ventilator, they robbing you of your money, whether you're on Medicare, the doctors soak all that little bit of money. That's why they start doing them little last minute tests. Take them down for brain CAT scan. Start trying to do this test, that test. They bilking their company to get more money when they know they're going to die. You understand what I'm saying? So it's another issue we could talk about that I'm very quite familiar with and got actual facts on that. But I got to go. But that's what happened there, beloved.
All right. Thank you, family.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let me. You gotta get off, right?
Yeah, I'm about to sign off now.
All right. All right, everybody. I want to thank y'all for coming in. I'm gonna end this and I'm gonna come right back. I'm gonna end this and come back on live because I don't want to mess this live up, and you know what I mean? So this is gonna end like how it ended. I'll be back in a few minutes. I want to thank y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'll be right back. And I'm out.